Good afternoon, everyone. Welcome to the channel. Welcome to Game Watch Live. Hope you're all doing well. Hope you've had a good day and hope you've stayed warm. Hope the snow hasn't affected you too badly. Maybe we didn't get it as bad as we possibly thought, but that remains to be seen. And so it's still bad out there, but we've got something to warm us all up. We've got one of the games of the season. We always look for these games when the fixtures come out, and it's Liverpool against Manchester United. No love lost between these two teams. But I think at the moment, one team's playing to extend their lead at the top of the league, and the other team is really just playing for pride. Man United are well down the league. They're not going to qualify for Europe. They're not going to win anything the way they're playing at the moment. Amarin is struggling to get a settled side or to find his formation. And that's the way it is for Manchester United at the moment. So, looking at the two teams, for Liverpool, we have Alisson in goal. Then we have Trent Alexander-Arnold and Konate, Van Dijk, Robertson. In midfield, it'd be Gravenberch, McAllister. The four real attacking players will be Salah, Jones is back in the team, Gakpo, and then Diaz. As far as Manchester United are concerned, they have Onana in goal. De Ligt, Maguire, Martinez and Mazraoui will be your defenders. Menu, Ogate, Dalot and Diallo, Fernandes and Højlund. So that's your two teams. Quite a strong side for Liverpool there. 10, 11 minutes or so from kick-off. It's a strong side. Liverpool obviously are looking to push on because the teams around them keep giving them incentives. Arsenal only drew yesterday. Liverpool are 5 points top of the league at the moment with 2 games in hand. It's theirs to be won, really. No one else seems to want to put a bit of a challenge in. No one's consistent as Liverpool are, anyway. Arsenal have won 3 and drawn 3 of the last 6 games. Liverpool have won 4 and drawn 2. I suppose Nottingham Forest are the most consistent at the moment. They've won 5 and lost 1 of the last 6. So that's the way it is at the moment. There was one game played earlier, and that finished 2-2. That was Fulham and Ipswich. So a good point for Ipswich there. How does that affect the points total for Ipswich down at the bottom? It gets them just behind us. They're still in 18th position, but they're just goal difference behind Wolverhampton Wanderers in 17th. Everton are just a point above that, and then you get a 4-point gap to Crystal Palace. So the 1, 2, 5 bottom 5 are beginning to get cut adrift slightly, and it's 3 out of that 5 at the moment for the relegation. So thanks to everybody who's joined us so far. If you're not a channel subscriber, please do become one. It'd be great to have your support. Hit the like button as well. Just helps the channel grow as usual. Just put my phone on to watch this. We're just about 9 minutes away from the kickoff at the moment. So you've got the chance in the 9 minutes to get your comments in regarding these two teams. I mean, if you don't have a comment, then just get involved in the chat and let us know what you think the score is going to be. Is it going to be a win for Liverpool, or do you think Man United can pull off a surprise? Because it would be a surprise if Man United won. There's no doubt about that. So that's your two sides. It's a strong Liverpool side. It's a strong attacking side. There's one thing that Liverpool do is hit hard and fast on the break, and Man United are susceptible to that. I think there could be a few goals in this today. I think we could be looking at something like a 4-0 win for Liverpool. That's my prediction. For all you guys that are joined us on the stream, thanks for joining us. What do you think to my 4-0 prediction to Liverpool? Do you think I'm somewhere in the ballpark, or do you think Man United could pull off a surprise? I mean, I just can't see Liverpool losing this game, to be honest. But what do you think? You let me know what you think. You got your chance to put your comments in now. Before the game starts, we're 6 or 7 minutes away, so there's a bit of time to be able to discuss anything that's on your mind. Thanks to everyone who's just joined us. It's good to see you all. Only 5 or 6 minutes away from kickoff. Don't forget, while you've got time, please hit that subscribe button and the like button and get your comments in. That'll be interesting to know what you think the score is going to be in this game today. I've said 4-0 to Liverpool. Do you think I'm way off mark there, or do you think 4-0 to Liverpool is about right? I can't see anything but a Liverpool dominating this game, especially with the team they've got out at the moment. It's full of goals, full of attacking, full of pace. And that's just one thing that Man United can handle. It's pace. They haven't got the pace in the back four. And when Salah gets going, because he's on fire at the moment, how can they stop him? I don't know. We'll see shortly. Just looking at the positions, I mean, Man United are down in 14th position. If they won today, they would go up above Spurs into 12th. But I mean, who would have thought that Man United would be 22 points after 19 games? And on a goal difference of -5 as well. And they've only scored 21 goals all season. That's why I just can't see Liverpool losing this. Because Man United are not scoring goals. They can't keep the goals out their own net. And Liverpool are scoring for fun. 45 so far. Just looking at the pitch, they're still scraping snow off it. I'm surprised it actually went ahead, actually. I'm surprised that health and safety didn't get involved, and they said that the roads were too icy around the lead up to the stadium, but they haven't. They've allowed it to go on, which is good for us. Obviously, the pitch will be all right because it's got underground heating. So there'll be nothing wrong with that. And the crowd's in there now, so let's see what happens. Just get this ready. I'm ready to go. Looking back at the old Man United team of the 90s. I think they're clutching at straws if they think there's going to be a Manchester United win today. They're not the team that they were. You can join in the chat if you want. Let us know what you think the score is going to be. Give us a score prediction. I've said 4-0 to Liverpool. Is there anybody else bold enough to be able to put a prediction in? What do they think? Is there anybody thinking that Man United is going to win it? Do you think? Let me know. Get it in the chat. Get it in the comments. Let me know what you think. Two teams are going to be out soon. The substitutes are already lined up. The teams are just coming through the corridors now, ready to come out. So we're not far away from kickoff, just 2 or 3 minutes. Out they come now. I don't think it's raining or snowing at the moment. I think it's just about finished, but the pitch will be slick, which is good for passing. Whether it'll cut up or not, I don't know. With all the snow and rain we've had, we'll see. Obviously, a massive crowd there at Anfield as usual. It'll be packed out there. Maybe just a bit of rain in here by the looks of things. Two teams just going through the preliminaries, shake hands before we get the game underway. Thanks to Simply Joy, who's joined us again, a loyal supporter of the channel. Nice to see you again. Hope you well, Simply Joy. Just go through the. Just have a look at the formations for you, just to let you know how the teams line up. And Liverpool are playing a 4-2-3-1. That's usually the case with Gravenberch and McAllister playing the holding midfielders, and then they allow Mohamed Salah, Jones and Gakpo to get up and support Diaz. Manchester United, Ruben Amorim has gone for a 3-4-2-1, so he's looking to pack the midfield and hopefully stop those runners from Robertson and Alexander-Arnold from coming through, hoping to nullify them, and then you never know, they might be looking for a goal on the break or something. There's not a lot of goals in this Manchester United team, so it's a 3-4-2-1 as opposed to a 4-2-3-1. So different formations, probably a bit more defensive from Man United, but again, I guess you would expect that. Crowd singing the "You'll Never Walk Alone." Man United in the huddle alongside Liverpool are in the huddle. They've just broken out of it. Trent Alexander-Arnold, who's just been offered a new contract, I think it was 78 million. Looking at Kobe Mainoo there, I see the rain in the background. It's actually coming down a bit harder than you can see at first. Nice to see Kobe Mainoo back in the side anyway. Just about a kick-off. You'll Never Walk Alone finishes. Crowd's ready to go. The players are ready to go. Is the referee ready to go? He is, and away we go. Liverpool kick-off, kicking from right to left. Ball's headed forward. Kanate comes across to Darlow. He's challenged. Ball comes loose to Robertson. He plays it inside. Looking for Diaz. Diaz is out-muscled. That's Ugarte who was fouled there by McAllister. McAllister says it was shoulder to shoulder, but the free kick's given. Goes back from Mazraoui. Goes to De Ligt and then to Maguire. Martinez goes out to the left-hand side. It goes into Højlund. He lays it off to Kobe Mainoo, who just loses a bit of control there, and it just runs away from him. It goes through, which Alisson clears, but there's a man down. Manchester United player down. I think that's maybe Kobe Mainoo, is it? Yeah, he just lost control of the ball, dived in on Gravenbach, and maybe got a bit of a bang on the head from a trailing leg there, but he's being treated now for a bang on the head. Still down on his back is Mainoo. Just sitting up now, so it looks like he's going to be a bit of a shake of the head. So it's one of them where he can clear his head after a couple of minutes. Maybe the smelling salts are out. Looking at the pitch, they've had to scrape a lot of snow off it because on the touchlines there, it's piled up a couple of feet high. So they've obviously had a lot of snow in the northwest, more than we have in the northeast here. I mean, it was just going off to the touchlines, as he has to do, before being allowed back on. Quick swig of water, the magic water. Ball comes to Konate after the drop ball. Run by Trent down the right-hand side. He wasn't seen. Comes out to the left. Diaz. Konate. Central. Coming back inside. Gives it to Van Dijk. Might have a pin back already. Oh, it wasn't seen there. Mainoo was allowed back on and pinched the ball off Trent, and they're away down the left. Højlund has it. Just on the edge of the box. Has to turn back inside. It was a bit cheeky that to just be allowed back on and be able to pinch the ball off the man in possession, but the referee allowed it. Mainoo again, getting the bird for that. Goes back to Fernandez. He comes back inside. Ugarte. Fernandez again has to go back to Maguire near the centre. He goes back out. Maguire's played out to Dalot. He's gone round Arnold, but he's won the ball back as Trent. And then Konate manages to get it away. Salah couldn't keep it in, and it's a throw to Man United, unless it went out before then, did it? Dalot ran round Alexander Arnold as if his feet were in cement there. Liverpool throw. Trent's going to take it. Goes to Van Dijk and then across to Robertson on the left. He's got a bit of space to run into now, and he is doing. Over the halfway line, lays it all on the left to Gravenbach, to Gakpo. Gakpo's forced back inside. Ends up giving it to Gravenbach. He's got Robertson on his outside, and he gives it to Robertson. Ball's played inside to McAllister. He gives it to Diaz on the left. Leaves it back to McAllister. Then to Robertson. Back to McAllister. He sweeps it across to the right-hand side to Konate. He has to take it back and eventually has to lay it back to Alisson. He gives it to Van Dijk. Højlund has to pressure him. Goes back to Alisson. Well out of his box is Alisson. So see how far Man United is standing off. Konate has the ball. Plays the ball inside. Gakpo had that ball there. Ball's played down the line. Looking for Diaz. Jones battling for it, but he had it taken off him and they're coming away. Fernandez gets it out to Ahmad. Robertson. Gravenbach got it forward. Trent gets out to the right-hand side to Salah, coming in on his left foot on the edge of the box. Tries to put a cross in. It's cut out by Maguire, and good job he did as well, because it would have been in. It's put out for a throw. It's taken quickly. Salah has it under a lot of pressure. Close to the corner flag, wins the corner. First corner of the game. It's going to be on the Liverpool right. Looks like it's going to be Trent who's going to take this from the right-hand side. It's going to be an outswinger with Trent's right foot. Holds his hand up and comes up and takes one. It's a deep one. Keeper comes, gets a punch in, but it's gone high, but not far. It's headed further by Fernandes. Pushing the back there, but Man United come away with it. Konate is battling for it now. Ahmad. Gravenberch's holding him up. Ahmad has to go back inside. Comes through to Mainu. He comes across to De Ligt. It's a bit in between him. Mazraoui has to come back to gather that ball in. De Ligt goes back to Maguire. Maguire to Martinez. He plays it down the line. Back inside to Agate. Across to De Ligt on the right. He gets out to Mazraoui. Mazraoui goes back to De Ligt. And the ball forces De Ligt back all the way to his penalty area. Plays it across to Maguire. Maguire goes long, looking for the run. Fernandes, but it's over him and wide and goes out for a throw. Trent's going to take the throw. It's played inside to McAllister. He helps it on its way. Jones to Diaz, to Robertson. Inside to Diaz again. He's very central. Gives it to Robertson. Robertson gives it to McAllister. And to Konate. It's fed across to the right. To Trent. He plays it inside. To Jones again. Goes back out to Trent. Back to Konate. Liverpool possession. Konate. Back to Konate. Now he goes diagonally across to the left, looking for Gakpo, but it's headed away by Mazraoui. Martinez tries to scissor kick the ball out. It's lucky that he gets a deflection that falls his way, because it wasn't the best. Ball goes back to Maguire on the penalty area. He comes across to the right-hand side, long ball. Mazraoui, he's under pressure from Gakpo. Gives it to De Ligt, and De Ligt is forced to go back to Onana. Onana goes across to the left. It's brought down. Dalot inside. Mainu sold a bit short, and Liverpool have picked the rebound up. Trying to get it across to Gakpo, but Mazraoui's in there. He gets the header away. Ahmad gives it to Martinez. Goes to Dalot. Back to Ahmad, who's deep. Maguire just outside his own penalty area again. Right foot across. It's played inside for Fernandes to Mazraoui. He goes all the way across to the left-hand side. Dalot plays it back inside to Agate. He goes back to Dalot, who's gone a little bit wider now. He's got Trent in front of him and Gravenberch. Gravenberch's in there, gives it to Mainu. He goes to Martinez. He goes back to De Ligt on the halfway line. He tries to go forward. Tries to play it down the line. There's a deflection off the defender. Goes out for a throw. It's going to be a Man United throw just inside their own half on the right-hand side. Throw goes back. Delict goes all the way back to Onana. Delict is going to go along. Looking for the run of Højlund, but Alisson's out. Left-footed, he puts it into touch. Mazraoui's going to take the throw. It's almost level with the edge of the box on the right-hand side, so it's deep inside the Liverpool half here. Good chance for Man United to put a bit of pressure on here. Mazraoui goes back to Delict. Goes back further to Maguire. He plays it inside to Mainoo. Mainoo's under pressure and he's given the ball away to Gakpo. Gakpo plays the ball forward for the run of Diaz and he's fouled. Referee brings the player back for the foul on Gakpo by Ugarte. Ugarte waving his finger. Oh, I didn't do anything. I do. Oh, he gets away with that. I don't know, but he did. Kanate goes to Alisson and across to Robertson on the left. He plays it inside. It's Diaz and it goes across into the middle. Jones to Trent to Salah. Comes back to Martin. Blocked it. This time it's another shot. Diaz over the bar. Salah played the original ball and he played it in early and it's cleared by Martinez, but it comes out to Trent who has another shot from the edge of the box. Martinez blocks that again. The ball goes across the box to Diaz on the edge and he swings his right foot at it and hits it high and wide. Onana not taking... Plays out to the left. Mainoo beat Kanate for the ball there, but Virgil van Dijk's picked the loose ball up. Robertson is going to go back to Alisson. He flicks the ball over the top straight back to Robertson and he's away down the left-hand side over the halfway line. He's got Diaz with him. Gives it to Diaz. He plays it inside. It's McAllister under pressure from Ahmad. Turns and goes back. Jones plays it inside. Inside is Gravenberch. He's got to be in there as Gakpo. And with his right foot, he stabbed it wide of that right-hand post. As the keeper came out, he goes for the far post and just puts it half a yard wide. Great interpassing on the edge of the box by Liverpool. Diaz plays it inside to Gravenberch, who plays it in for the run of Gakpo in the inside left position. And he just flicks it round Onana and just wide of the post. Ball comes into Salah. Salah's under pressure. Lost the ball there. Ugarte, but it's gone out. Throw to Liverpool, gifting the possession back. Man United at the moment, the one thing that they can't afford to do is give too much possession to Liverpool in dangerous areas. And at the moment, Man United are not holding on to it very well. Alisson stood in his area with the ball. Højlund slowly makes his way forwards, put a bit of pressure on. Goes to Kanate, who runs forward. Plays the ball out to the right to Trent, who hits it back inside to Jones. He tries to play it out to the left to Gakpo. It's cut out, but it's picked up by Robertson, just short of the halfway line. Jones has it again. Goes across from Van Dijk to Kanate. Kanate is looking for Salah on the left hand, on the right hand side. And Salah controls it beautifully, chips it in, and it must be it's a great ball over the top by Salah for the run of McAllister. And on the 6-yard box, he hit it on the full, and it's a good block by Onana. It's a great bit of technique to get the ball over the top of his shoulder and be able to get it and hit it straight away and keep it down and on target. Saved by Onana's legs, corner to Liverpool. Manchester United living dangerously as the cross comes in. So deep onto the back post, straight into the keeper's arms. Onana again taking his time. Diaz puts the pressure on as soon as Onana puts it down. It goes into Delict. Menu, but Menu's lost the ball. It's not Menu, it's Ahmad, but he's managed to get it back as Ahmad. He's worked hard to get it back. Ugarte now plays it forward to Højlund. As he runs past Van Dijk, he goes down and the referee gives the free kick. Looks like it's going to be Fernandes. It's just a few yards inside the Liverpool half. Pretty central. And it comes aimed at Maguire. Maguire gets the header in. It's knocked out. And McAllister nutmegs a couple of people and gets it away. Salah was crowded out before he could get Diaz in on his inside. Ugarte has the ball now, and so does Maguire. Martinez lays it back to Onana. Onana just chips the ball back forward. That's Dalot. Gives it to Menu. Maguire. Maguire to Delict. Straight back to Maguire. Maguire has to go long under pressure. It's headed forward by Van Dijk, but Mazraoui picks it up. Ahmad, but he's under pressure by Robertson and is forced back. Ugarte to Maguire. Out on the left-hand side. Into Menu. Menu flicks it back to Martinez and Maguire has it again. He goes out to the left-hand side. Dalot plays the ball down the line for Fernandes. He's not going to keep it in, though. Throw to Liverpool on their right. He's only just a few yards from the corner flag. Ball goes down the line. Salah's beaten to it and it's driven forward. Martinez, I think that wasn't. It's all the way for a goal kick that's taken quickly by Alisson. Gives it to Van Dijk as he strolls forward with the ball at his feet. Goes to Robertson on the left. Diaz is outside him. Goes back to Van Dijk. Van Dijk plays it inside. Trent gets it down the line looking for Salah, but it's just cut out by Dalot. Just not enough pace on the ball to get it past Dalot. He gives it to Fernandes on the halfway line. Tries to chip the ball forward for Dalot. It must be onside. Ahmad's in the box, and I'm sure that Ahmad was offside should that have gone in, but the ball had a bit of curl on it and went behind Ahmad, and he couldn't head it in. In fact, he headed it backwards. Still a chance for Menu. The ball's deflected off. Probably Konate goes over the top of the bar as Ahmad's still laid on the touchline injured. It's a great ball. Ahmad just overran it. Yeah, it does run past it, does Ahmad there. If he'd just checked his run a bit, he'd have been able to head that in easily, but it had a bit of curl on it, did that left-footed cross from Dalot, and it just as he met the ball, it was just curling away from him, and it was a bit behind him. He did get his head on it, but obviously it went backwards. And then he got clattered by Alisson. It looks like he's getting up. He's all right now. But a good counter-attack by Manchester United there. It's a huge chance. It's a great cross. Yeah, he just had to check his stride, did Ahmad, because he was coming in at full pace and he didn't need to. And he had an open goal if he'd have timed his run better. Anyway, Ahmad's back up and waiting to come back on. And as it is, it's a corner. Fernandez is going to take it from the right-hand side, a away swinger, and it comes. It's headed away. Canate. Ball comes back to Alexander-Arnold, but he's been robbed by De Ligt. And then the referee's given a foul against Trent. I couldn't see that, really. No, maybe just did put his arm on him and pull him, but not enough for a foul. To pull De Ligt down, he's a big guy. But anyway, it is a free kick. It's very central. Fernandez is going to take it. He's got his hand up. Plays it inside to De Ligt. Then gets the ball back and crosses it. And then there's an offside by the looks of things. It's Maguire. He played it inside to Højlund, who'll give it back to Fernandez, and then it was Maguire who won the header at the back post, but it was De Ligt who had made his run too soon and was offside. But a training ground move there by Man United. Salah's been held by Dalot there. Dalot deserves a yellow card for that and gets one. Because he didn't hold him just for a second, it was a few seconds. He's got hold of him there, still hold of him, still hold of him, still hold of him, still hold of him, still hold of him before the ref give a free kick. Pressure on Dalot now. Sloppy there by Liverpool. Ball goes out on the Man United left-hand side throw. Salah not seen a great deal of the ball at the moment. Liverpool want to get him into it if they can. Again, the throw's been slow to be taken. The Man United trying to slow the game down. Mainu tries to flick the ball on, but it's given away by Liverpool. Fernandez has it, gives it to Højlund. Liverpool have got themselves back now. Højlund. His cross is blocked by Trent. It's a deflected one that goes into the 6-yard box, and Canate thumps it away for a corner. Fernandez took 2 attempts to get the ball to Højlund because he was lucky with the deflection. Fernandez getting the bed. As usual, he's going to take a right-footed in-swinger from the left-hand side. Comes in now. It's a near-post one. It's bouncing around there and his legs kicking away at it, but it comes out to Fernandez, who hits it back against high in the air, and Alisson makes an easy catch at his back post and rolls an overarm pass out to Gravenberch, who's away down the left-hand side now. He's got Diaz in support. Gravenberch slows it down and plays it inside. Gets it back from McAllister, does Gravenberch. Gives it to Diaz. Man United back in position now. Diaz held up by Mainu. Gets it back to Robertson. Goes back to Diaz. He plays it inside, but De Ligt gets his foot in. The ball does go out though. Ahmad thought he'd just kept it in, but he hadn't. Throw to Liverpool. Robertson has it. Goes across to Canate on the right-hand side. He plays it inside to Jones. No, Jones has lost it though. Højlund goes down. Nothing given, and Liverpool come away down that right-hand side again. It's Trent who's got Salah on the outside, gives it to Salah. Salah cuts inside on his left foot, chips one into the box. It's headed away by Ugarte. And then Fernandez plays out to the right to Mazraoui. Mazraoui's under pressure straight away. Diaz, Gakpo forcing back. De Ligt plays it all the way across to Martinez, brings it down. Plays it to Dallo, inside to Fernandez. It turns and goes back to Maguire. Delict rolls it back to Onana. Onana gives it to Martinez. Gets it back from Dallo, does Martinez, and drives it long, looking for Højlund. Van Dijk is too strong for Højlund. The ball goes out and is given as a throw. Konate takes it, gives it to Van Dijk. Back to Konate. Gravenberch, Konate. Played inside to Gravenberch again, rolls it across to the left. Robertson plays it inside to Gravenberch again. He goes back to Van Dijk, who goes across to Konate. This is all still inside the Liverpool area, but now it goes into Man United territory. It's played all the way across to Robertson with a bit of space. He lays it out to the left to Gakpo. Gakpo can attack that box. Lays it inside to McAllister. Gravenberch was sold a crap pass that he had to stretch to. He managed to get his foot to it, but it ended up going through the box and out for a goal kick. Poor pass there. Again, Man United are slowing the play down. Taking the time over the goal kick is Onana. The referee won't stand for that all the time, surely. It's taken now, going out to the left-hand side. Throw goes to Liverpool, goes off Fernandez's head. Trent plays it across to Van Dijk. Goes inside to Gravenberch, who's playing more central. Trent to Konate. Van Dijk. Robertson gives the ball back to Alisson. Højlund's putting pressure on him. He plays it across to the right to Konate. Inside to Jones from Trent and gets the ball back from Jones and then loses his footing, does Trent. And Man United come away with the ball. Menu falls off of the snow on the touchline there. Liverpool have the ball anyway. And McAllister on the halfway line, very central. Goes to Van Dijk. Cross to Robertson. Robertson to Gakpo. Goes back to Robertson. Back to Van Dijk. Plays the ball inside. So Gravenberch, who turns nicely in, is away from Meno. He has a shot from wide out, and it's only just right of that post. So Nana was diving across to his right. It can't have been that far wide. From about 20 yards out, it's a good shot. You would think that maybe Onana was getting across there, and he probably was, but it's only a yard or so wide. Good effort. A low one that skidded off the pitch, and it gathered more pace as it hit the pitch. Onana with the kick. Long down the left again. Konate wins the header. And it's headed on by Fernandez. Konate wins the second ball. Trent has the ball now and plays it down the line looking for a run of Salah. But it's headed out. Fernandez picks it up. Ugarte's lost the ball. It was Gravenberch who took it off him and he had to fight his way through a couple of people and eventually he was muscled out of it. Meno has the ball now. Flick down the line for Fernandez. McAllister holding him up. Fernandez under pressure goes down. McAllister's penalised for that. Rain still coming down. Free kick's taken now. Højlund with Konate for company and Gravenberch. So he's got two on him. He has to go back. Comes out to Menu. Menu's going to cross the ball. Flicks it in, but it's over the head of Hamad, who made the run, and goes through to Alisson. Ball's on the left now with Robertson. Pace of the game's just slowed down a touch. Xerxes is warming up at the moment, so there's maybe an injury to somebody. Ball comes into Gravenberch. He goes across to Van Dijk. He hits it back the way it's come to Kanate. Kanate goes out to Salah on the left. Salah has got two with him. He has to go back. Gives it to Trent. Plays it inside. Jones. Martinez was quickly into Jones and has to go back. Goes back to Kanate. Kanate gives it to Jones. Jones gives a lovely ball for Trent, who's made a run forward. Can he get a cross in? Well, Trent thought that he'd won a corner out of that it had been blocked by Maguire, but the linesman said no. Don't forget to hit the subscribe button and that like button. Help my channel grow a bit. Get your comments in. Tell me what you've seen so far, what you're liking about this Manchester United display. Liverpool just not been at their best so far. 32 minutes gone. It's been pretty even. Ball goes high, headed on by Maino, but it's picked up by Gravenberch. Gakpo on the edge of the box. Gives it out to Salah. Salah has to go back. Trent. Gravenberch. He goes back to Kanate, who's deep. Goes back out to Trent on the right-hand side. He has to turn back in. Fernandes is with him. Gravenberch, and they're filtering the ball back to Kanate on the halfway line. Ball's inside to Jones. Tried to get the ball through to Gravenberch to Diaz, but it's cut out. Fernandes chips the ball in there, but it's cut out by Liverpool. By Delict is hard in on Diaz. Fair tackle though. Mazraoui picks the ball up and chips it forward for the run of Højlund. It's over Robertson's head. Højlund goes down. It was no foul there. And then Robertson eventually clears it. Diaz gets his head to the ball. That's a poor pass by McAllister to Diaz, and Maguire's in and hard on Diaz. The crowd just trying to wake Liverpool up now, giving it to Trent. Now Salah, bit of space in front of him to attack. I think that's Darlow there. Gives it back to Trent. Comes across to Van Dijk. Robertson, as we thought, Man United packing the midfield, not allowing Liverpool to be able to play through them. Salah on the edge of the box. Martinez put a challenge in that deflected back to Liverpool. Salah again. Jones. Liverpool forced back again by Trent. Goes to Jones. Gravenberch gives it to Salah. Got a chance to attack. Goes back. Ball's crossed into the back post. Gakpo was up there, but it was too ever far of him. Ball's crossed in again. It's headed away by Maguire. Bruno Fernandes clicked the ball, but it's picked up again by Liverpool. McAllister on the edge of the box gets it to Gakpo on the edge of the box. Pulls the ball in, but there's no one there. And it's cleared away by Martinez. High in the air. It's headed back forward by Van Dijk. Mazraoui gets his foot in, and Ahmad Ugarte tries to swing out to the right-hand side. Fernandes in a bit of space now. He's got Dallo going down the outside of him. Fernandes played the ball inside. It was Trent who swung a left foot at it. It went straight back to Fernandes, who hit it straight into the arms of Alisson. Alisson rolls the ball out to the left-hand side. Robertson. Diaz skips inside. It's fouled. Fouled by Ugarte. Trent plays the ball down the right-hand side to Salah. Chance to cut inside this time, is he? Almost. Gets it to Gravenberch. McAllister. Robertson. Robertson goes back across to the right. Canate. He gets out to Trent on the right side. He's going to put a low cross in that's cut out by Dalot. Salah gets the ball into McAllister. He took it on his chest, but Mazraoui was quickly in before McAllister could get a shot at the ball coming down off his chest, and ends back in Onana's arms. Once again, Onana's taking his time. They're not rushing this one. Rolls the ball down and then puts a long one in. Fernandez is fouled on the halfway line by Gravenberch. Gravenberch was all over him. Still waiting for this kick to be taken. Man United taking time out of the game. It's chipped forward now. Headed away by Van Dijk. Offside decision given. It's pouring down at the moment. Van Dijk goes across to Canate. He's got space in front of him. He's got Trent on his outside on the right. He gives it to Trent Alexander-Arnold. Down the line to Salah. Salah gives it back to Trent. He gives it back to Canate. Canate plays it inside to Curtis Jones. There he goes out to Salah. Salah attacking the edge of the box now. Comes inside his left foot. He's got a cross in there for McAllister, who just couldn't take it in his stride, and the ball's ran away for a goal kick. A lot of pace on that ball for him to be able to take, and he just tried to do a little back flick with it, maybe to get it on goal. Seven minutes to go. Ball goes long again. Headed forward. Picked up by Diaz. Under a lot of pressure. Is being held by Maguire. Maguire is penalised. Curtis Jones takes it. Gives it to McAllister. Now Trent has it. He comes across to the left to Robertson from Virgil van Dijk. Robertson plays it inside for the run of Gakpo, but it's too far forward and it goes all the way through to the keeper. Onana with it at his feet. Eventually picks it up, does Onana, when Diaz comes to him. Goes out to De Ligt on the right side, and he plays a long ball down that right-hand side looking for Højlund, but that's going to run out before he can get there. And the throw goes to Liverpool. Robertson just told to go back. He was too far forward when he was going to take that throw. Goes down the line looking for Gakpo, flicks it on, but it's picked up by Mazraoui and then given to Mainoo. Ugarte plays it back through to Mainoo. Mainoo goes down, but Ahmad has the ball and is back up and has the ball again now, Mainoo. Ugarte, long high ball to the back post. Dalot was around the back post, kept it in. I thought it had actually maybe gone out, but it hadn't. Martinez now with the ball. Plays it inside. Then he fouls Gravenberch. Does Martinez as he lost the ball, and it's a free kick on the edge of the box to Liverpool. No, it was well out. I didn't think that the ball had been kept in from the cross, and so it wasn't. Ahmad's Bruno Fernandes. Fernandes gets another one of those crosses that he's doing from the left-hand side with the outside of his right foot. I've seen him doing that in the last few games. I don't know what he's doing. Maybe he doesn't want to use his left foot. Because it would have been a great opportunity with a left-footed cross from Fernandes, but he didn't, and the ball's cleared. It's a throw to Manchester United. On the Liverpool left, on the Man United left, it's given to Martinez, left-footed. Salah's putting the pressure on. It's played back to Dalot. Dalot puts a cross in. It's headed away by Van Dijk. Ugarte tries to get it to Fernandes. Curtis Jones under pressure. Lost the ball. Ugarte. Dalot. Ugarte again. Menu has to go back to Martinez. He plays it forward again, looking for the run of Højlund, and Højlund's in now on the edge of the box. He got a chance to hit a shot, and he hits it straight at Alisson, who made a good save. Fernandes came in with a follow-up, volleyed, but it was a weak one, and that's volleyed away. Man United back in again, though, on this central side. Dalot tried a shot from a long way out. Liverpool got a chance to break now. As Diaz gets it to Salah on the right-hand side, and he's away on the edge of the box to cut in on his left foot, which he does. Goes for a corner, like he does with his left foot. Goes for that far corner, but it was a bit of a scuffed shot, and all he's done is just chipped it over the bar. Great run by Højlund there. Alisson stood tall in front of him, blocked the shot, and then the follow-up by Fernandes was cleared away. Ball goes long, pushing the back there by Højlund on Konate, and the free kick's given to Liverpool. Two minutes before half-time. There might be a couple of minutes of added time. So the ball goes out to Trent Alexander-Arnold on the right-hand side, and the ball from Konate is just a bit too far in front of him. Throw into Man United. Fernandes on the halfway line. He slips Trent. Ball goes out. It was a Man United throw. And it's given to Man United. Even though Fernandes was arguing with somebody about it, he did have the throw. Fernandes has to go all the way back to Maguire. Be happy with a 0-0 half-time, will Man United. They've been well in this game. Mazraoui. Ahmad. Back to Mazraoui. Inside to Ahmad, but it's cut out. Menu now gives, I think that was McAllister, a kick on the back of his legs, and it goes down, and it's a free kick. Van Dijk across to Konate. Coming forward. Gives it to Trent. Trent's got Salah on his outside, gives it to Salah. No space for Salah at all in this half. Konate. Chip forward for the run of Salah, but I think that was Martinez who headed it away. Fernandes plays it inside to Menu, who plays it outside, looking for the run of Dalot, but it's cut out by Trent. Gets the throw, gives it to Gravenberch. Gravenberch slips inside. Diaz on the edge of the box is running through, comes out to Gravenberch, who tries a shot, and it's blocked. Man United scramble it away. All the way to the halfway line. We're picked up by Konate. Man United getting plenty of defenders in the way of them, that attack there. Salah gives it to Alexander-Arnold. He plays it through for Salah, but it's too hard and it runs out for a goal kick. We're into 1 minute of the 2 minutes of added time. Goal kick goes long. Mino goes up. He's beaten to it by Konate. And Dalot picks the ball up, plays it inside, but it's picked up by McAllister. It's a poor one, that. McAllister tries to play the ball inside to Gakpo, but it's picked up by Fernandez. He gives it out to Mazraoui on the right-hand side. Ahmad has the ball now. He skips inside the challenge. Has to go all the way back to De Ligt in his own half. 30 seconds to go. Maguire has it. Goes all the way across to Dalot on the halfway line. Reluctant to go forward now. Fernandez gets the ball and goes all the way back to Martinez. Maguire, I don't know what sort of pass that was to Martinez, but it's gone out. But luckily for Maguire, that's half time. Wasn't the greatest of halves with regards to scoring, but Man United are well in this at the moment. There's been chances for both teams. Not the dominant display that we thought we might get from Liverpool. So at half time, it's 0-0. What do you think to it so far? It's not what I expected. It's not what everybody expected. I expected Liverpool to be a couple of goals up at least by now. They haven't dominated. They haven't pressed like they usually do. And Man United have put in a good display so far. They've been compact and tight in defence. And they've looked to get forward quickly on the break when they've had the ball and they've had the chances. So of Liverpool early on, they've had the chances. McAllister forcing a good save out of Onana. I think just about a 0-0 at half time is just about right. So while we're at half time, you've got a chance to get your comments in. What you think of that first half? What do you think of Man United's performance? It's got to be better than the last few games they've played. What do you think to Liverpool? Have they been a bit under par? Surely they won't perform like that in the second half. Arnold Slot is going to be after a few words with them at half time. I asked at the beginning of the game for people's predictions for the score, the final score, and I said 4-0. I'm looking well out of it at the moment, but nobody else has dared to put a score in. So you can get your comments in now. Join us in the chat. Let us know what you think. Anything that you want to say about this game, let us know. Be interested to hear anything that you've got to say. At the moment, just looking at the table, it's not going to make much difference to the table. Liverpool will be 6 points clear with a game in hand. Manchester United, they've gone up one place above West Ham with this 1 point, but that's only half time. The game's not finished yet. It's not been too bad a game. I think the pace of the game hasn't suited Liverpool because Man United have taken every opportunity to slow the game right down. Onana has been obvious with his slowing down of the goal kicks. Any free kicks that have been deep in the Man United half, they've taken the time with them to take the sting out of the game. I guess the one thing that Man United don't want is a quick counter-attacking game from Liverpool. So they're slowing the play down, and it's all worked so far. But let me know what you think. Get involved in the chat. Let me know what you think. There's plenty of you been watching so far. If you have just joined us and you're not a supporter of the channel, please do become a subscriber and hit that like button. It does help the channel to grow, especially the subscribes. And of course, hit the notification bell because we're on regular with live watch alongs. If you don't want to miss them, hit that notification bell. You can get your comments in if you want. It'd be interesting to know what people are thinking so far. Yeah? Well, this year now. What, 2026? Where to?
But if like that, we need to ask Denise in advance.
Yeah.
We'll see how it goes. Yeah.
Oh, yeah, yeah. You're saying, leave me alone. I've been out. No, I'm resting. Yeah. Liverpool chances, the one by Gravenberch where he just flicked it wide of the far post when Onana came out, and then there was the next one by McAllister who got a ball over his shoulder from Salah in the box and hit it on the half volley on the turn. It was a great effort and well blocked by Onana. So Liverpool have had two great chances there. Another one here by Gravenberch that just drifted wide of the right-hand post as he hit it from about 20 yards out. Probably Onana had it covered, but three great chances, and I think Man United have probably had about the same. So 0-0 or a 1-1 would have been fair score at half-time. Ahmad had a great chance, but he just didn't check his run and ended up overrunning the ball on a header that was very central on the 6-yard box that he could have just checked his run a bit more because he had plenty of time to see the ball coming, so he didn't need to be still sprinting at that pace, and overran the ball in the end and then got clattered by Alisson for his efforts. Another one that goes through on the inside left position to Højlund, and he was through on goal, hit it straight at Alisson, who stood big and tall and blocked his shot. So yeah, been pretty even so far. You're making a coffee? There's only me and you know, I keep forgetting. Oh, and of course, the little boy who's keeping your feet warm at the moment, is he? Premier League Stats and Facts has joined us in the chat, and his comment is tight game so far. Can't argue with that. It's been pretty even. Liverpool haven't dominated by any stretch of the imagination. Thanks for joining us, Premier League Stats and Facts. Good to get your comments in there. I'm still expecting a few goals in this second half. I can't believe that this game will end up 0-0. You would think that Liverpool are going to get another couple of chances or so in this second half, and they're not going to keep missing them. We're not far off the teams coming out for the second half. You've still got a chance to join us in the chat and let us know what you think. Give us a score prediction. I don't think I'm going to get a 4-0 that I thought at the beginning of the game, but you never know. If Liverpool get a goal early on, still could be. I still fancy Liverpool for the win. I'm just not sure it's going to be a 4-0 now. I don't think the conditions have helped today. I mean, it's absolutely poured down from start to half time so far. Filthy conditions for a game of football because it's freezing cold rain. But as they say, these are the days and the games where leagues are won and lost. Easy not to give it your all in games like this because it's cold and miserable. Not the sort of games or the days that you like to play football. And before you know it, Man United have beaten you, and you're allowing your competitors, your challengers, to catch back up on you. Although they haven't so far. The games yesterday, nobody really tried to put any pressure on. They all ended up throwing a few points away. Controversially so, but Chelsea drawing. Man City seem to be getting back to winning ways, but I mean, I think they're probably out of it. And of course, Arsenal with that controversial draw last night as well. So if Liverpool do slip up today, none of the teams chasing them have really put any pressure on them. Premier League stats and facts still thinks Liverpool are going to win. It's hard to disagree with him. Still Liverpool win for me, says Premier League stats and facts. Got to say, I've got to agree with him. What about changes at half time? Would you make any changes? Just waiting for the teams to come back out again now. Can't be far off. Another commercial break. Annoying commercial break. When they come tomorrow, after they've been, then we'll go out and get whatever it is you want. Order the Euros.
What's missing from Liverpool then? I don't know. They don't seem to have the same in the final third at least. They don't seem to be absolutely.
Yeah, I think that Liverpool are going to step this game up in the second half. They're going to step the pace up, be more direct, look to hit on the break. I think the problem is that Salah and Gakpo on the wings haven't had much space to themselves, and that's usually where they create a lot of the goals from. Salah coming inside, he's scored a lot of goals and had a lot of creative goals as well. So Man United come out for the second half. Liverpool come out. Must be cold there because the whole players are warming back up again. That's how cold it is. Just about ready to get going. And away we go. Ball goes all the way back to Onana, who launches it long. Headed forward by Maguire. Kanate headed forward. Looking for Gravenbach, but he's beaten to it. It's Dallo on the left now. Going down the line. Trent takes it off him, lays it inside to Salah. McAllister plays it across to Robertson on the left. Robertson plays it inside. Curtis Jones. Jones goes back to Gravenbach. He's in the centre circle. Kanate supporting. Goes up to Trent. Inside to Salah. Salah's hassled by Martinez. Gives it back to Trent. Back to Salah. Back to Trent. Inside to Jones. Back to Salah. To Gravenbach. He has to go all the way back to Kanate. Kanate's being forced all the way back to Alisson. Alisson gives it to Van Dijk. Van Dijk to Gravenbach. Coming across to the right, Kanate to Salah. Plays it inside to Jones. But Maino was quickly into him. And Man United cleared the ball away. Picked up on halfway by Kanate again. Given to Trent, who gives it to Alisson. He gives it to Virgil van Dijk, who swings one out to the left-hand side, looking for the run of Gakpo, but it's cut out by Mazraoui. Robertson's in there. Cross on the goal line is blocked by Mazraoui at the expense of a corner to Liverpool. Is it Trent who's taking the corner? I can't see. No, it's McAllister, right-footed in-swinger. Referee's seen a bit of pushing in the box and he's just delayed this corner while he has a word with somebody. Hoyland and Canate, possibly. As it comes to the back post, it's right underneath. It's bouncing around. It comes out to Salah. And Salah is robbed by Ogate and brings the ball down, but it drops right at the front, the feet of Onana, and there was bodies all over the place. And who got there? Well, Onana managed to punch it out only a couple of yards out. Then Kanate tries to get in there. Ogate, it's bouncing around. She's crying to be thrashed in by somebody, but Man United eventually cleared it away. Free kick to be taken by Onana. Goes long and Kanate has missed the ball and it's through to Dalot. Dalot has a shot. It's great defending by Van Dijk. Tracked the man all the way, and when Dalot tried to hit his shot, he perfect position to block it. Kanate just not strong enough there with that challenge from Hoyland. Van Dijk rescues the team. Corner. Right-footed in-swinger by Fernandez on the left-hand side. And it comes now to the penalty spot. It's not cleared away very well. It's laid out by Delict. Mazraoui puts it back in, headed away by Kanate, and then cleared to the halfway line. But Man United picked the ball up and Ahmad plays it out to Fernandez on the left. He chips the ball into the box, looking for Maguire, who'd stayed up. Menu still has the ball. Eventually gets it taken off him. And the ball's played long, looking for Salah. Salah brings it down, but Martinez is there and gets his foot in. Looking for Gakpo to pick the loose ball up, but Man United come away with the ball. Fernandez sprays it across to the right for Mazraoui on the right-hand side. He's got a bit of space. Gives it to Ahmad, who slips as he's about to put a cross in. And Liverpool pick the ball up. And then it's run out of play by Robertson, I think. No, it's Van Dijk who ran it out of play on the left-hand side. And it's still a throw deep in the Liverpool half on the right-hand side for Man United. Ball goes back. Delict to Maguire. Maguire spreads it across to the left to Dalot. Played inside to Kobe Menu. Menu has to turn and go back to Maguire. Maguire gets it across to the right-hand side to Delict. Delict plays it to Mazraoui. Mazraoui got a bit of space in front of him, and now as he crosses into Liverpool half, checks back and gives it back to Delict. Back in his own half. Back to Maguire. Maguire plays it across to the left. Dalot tries to go past Trent. Gives him a run down the line. Can Trent get in there? No, he crosses across there, but it's straight to Virgil van Dijk, who heads it out. It's given away again to Martinez on the edge of the box. Bruno Fernandes gets it. Coming inside on his right foot. Gives it through to Martinez. Got a chance of a shot. And he scores high above the head of Alisson and into the back of the net. And Man United took the lead. Thrashed it in from 6 yards out. Being well congratulated is Martinez. We haven't seen the replay yet, but Trent Alexander-Arnold has been beaten down that left-hand side there by Dalot several times, and that's where the attacking play is coming from. Trent plays the ball inside, but it's cut out by Martinez, and Martinez picks the ball up, gives it to Fernandez. Fernandez comes on his inside and then plays a little ball through to Martinez. Martinez is probably a little bit further out than I thought. I thought it was about 6 yards out, but it's an angled shot and he smashes it high off the underneath of the bar. Alisson had no chance of that. It was hit too hard. It's a great finish. And the Man United crowd go mad. This should really open the game up now. Liverpool away down the left-hand side, but the bounce favours Diaz. Gakpo's fouled, is he? No, the ball runs out for a goal kick. Gakpo thought he'd been brought down, but he hadn't. Well, not according to the referee anyway. Referee's got his arm round Ahmad having a word with him. Got a yellow card for some reason. And Man United crowd are in good voice now. Excuse me. Trent has the ball now, plays it left inside, headed away. Trent down the line, but it's sliced out, doesn't get to Mo Salah. Dalot has the throw on the left-hand side. For Haaland, Bale is beaten to it, but it runs out for a throw to Manchester United, just short of the halfway line. Dalot plays it inside to Meno. Meno gets away from his man, and then he's brought down by Gravenberch, and it's a free kick. This Man United team have been really lifted by that goal, as you would expect, and are really on top at the moment. It's a free kick to Fernandez, and of course, taking the time with it, but Dalot's away on the left-hand side again. He puts a cross in. Ireland attacks it, but Canate gets in front of him. The ball's bouncing around. Comes to Meno. Meno gets his cross in. Dalot. Canate was in there. The cross is parried by Alisson. And Liverpool are living on the edge at the moment. Corner. Slaughter's not a happy chappy at the moment. Tsimikas, well, that's not even in the quadrant there, Mr. Fernandez. So this shouldn't count. And it comes in now. Alisson punches it away. Diaz helps it a bit further on. So does Salah. And they're away down the left-hand side now. Diaz. Gakpo's trying to catch up with him on his out. Oh, that's an awful ball. That's awful ball. Salah had made a run in the inside left position, and Diaz tried to play it through to him, but he overhit it by miles. And it ran out for a goal kick. The ball shouldn't have been to Salah. It should have been on the left to Gakpo, who was overlapping. But I don't think he even saw him. Jota getting warmed up. Nunez getting warmed up. Canate wins the header. Ball's volleyed out by Maguire. Throw to Liverpool. Canate goes across to Van Dijk. Central. Gives it back to Canate. Played it through to Curtis Jones, who's fouled. Free kick given. Trent standing over it. It's level with the right hand edge of Man United's penalty box, but it's a good 25 yards out. And Trent's going to swing this in right footed and let the big men attack it at the back post. Bit of pushing going on. And it comes now. It is swung in. It goes up and headed away to the back. Ugarte swings it further down. Gravenberch plays it straight forward to McAllister. Gets it in. Gakpo scores. And what a finish by Gakpo. Checked in on his right foot and then side-footed, slammed it into the far corner of the net, and it didn't take long for Liverpool to equalise. It's thrashed forward by Ugarte, but it's picked up by McAllister. McAllister sees the run of Gakpo. He brings it on his left foot, then cuts back and then smashes it past Gakpo smashes it past Onana with his right foot into the top right-hand corner. Just checked inside. Whoever it was who checked inside, he hit it hard, but had some good curl on it as well. VR checking it, other. Looked onside to me. Possible offside. His counts, there's no offside, and it is the equalising goal. All to play for now. Substitution coming in. Nunez coming on. Diaz going off. Curtis Jones is off as well for Jota. So it's an attacking substitution by Liverpool. Half an hour to play. All to play for now. Ball goes long. Headed forward. Dalot loses the ball, runs out. Trent plays it quickly. Hacked forward by McAllister. McAllister wins the header again on the halfway line. Trent plays it forward again. Salah gets a cross in early on. It's headed away by Maguire. Picked up by Dalot. Goes out to the left to Fernandes. Fernandes plays it down for the run of Højlund, but it drifts out for a throw. Trent's going to take this throw. Throws it to Gravenberch. Delict is in though. Ahmad has it. Mainu waiting for Dalot to come up, and he does. Against Trent again. Comes inside, goes on the outside round Trent. Does get a cross in. It's cleared by Virgil van Dijk for a corner, and then he screams at Trent to try and stop those crosses coming in, because Dalot didn't really go around him, but he still got his cross in, and Trent really didn't make an effort to block it. It's going to be a corner for Fernandes to take on the left-hand side again, a right-footed in-swinger, and it comes. It's punched away by Alisson against a good punch, headed back in by Martinez. It comes out to the edge of the box. Trent's hard to get a ball down the line that's cut out. Coming forward again is Fernandez. Lays it inside. Maguire. Ahmad. Lays it out to the right. Mazraoui chips one into the box. It's flicked away by Konate, but it's a back header and it goes out for a corner. And it's end-to-end stuff now. Maguire was there, and if Konate hadn't got that flicked header on, Maguire may have been in there for a goal. Fernandez again with another right-footed in-swinger. Goes out wide. Ahmad. It's played in. Comes out to the back. Jota flicks it down the line. Nunez now got a chance to run. Comes inside. Then he's brought down by De Ligt, and De Ligt will get a yellow card for that. And quite rightly too. Struggling to get back was De Ligt and pulled Nunez down. Ball's played short to McAllister. McAllister gets out to the right-hand side. It's crossed into the box. Flicks off a Man United head for a corner. Came off Maguire by the looks of things. It's going to be a Robertson left-footed in-swinger. Can't take your eyes off this game. It's really got going in this second half. And it comes in now. It's headed away by Maguire to the end. Salah flicks it back in again over the box. It comes through to Roberts again. He plays it in. It's headed away. Robertson goes up for it again then. Goes back to Gravenbach from Trent. Goes to Jota on the left-hand side. Wins the throw. Throw goes back to Virgil van Dijk, back to Konate. Ball's played inside. McAllister has a shot from a long way out and puts it high and wide. Ambitious from McAllister. Gakpo is really into this game now. Just a replay of the goal there that Gakpo scored. Liverpool are putting pressure on again. Maguire, left-footed, tries to clear it down the line. It goes out for a throw that's taken quickly to McAllister in midfield. Comes inside, back to Gravenbach, back to Konate. Alexander-Arnold inside on his left foot, puts the cross in. It's through to Salah. There's maybe a handball clear there. De Ligt is saying nothing. The referee's saying nothing. There could be a VAR check here. Oh, that's a handball. That's going to be a penalty. He had his hand above his shoulders. Oh yeah, that's not within his body shape. That's going to be a penalty. Is that? There we go. His referee's been told to go and take a look at it, and I think the referee will give a penalty here. Maguire, Fernandez, De Ligt, all surrounding the referee, not even giving him a chance to go to see the TV. De Ligt is following him. This is going to be a penalty. Yeah, it's a penalty. Thought as much. When I saw it before even VAR had a look at it, I thought that's a penalty. And I'm guessing it'll be a Mo Salah. A lot of gamesmanship going on now. The goalkeeper's getting in the way. He's not even on his line. He's outside of his box. This is Martinez is at it. Fernandez is at it. Salah it will be. %83% success rate. So you would imagine this one's going in the back of the net. Unless Onana can do anything about it. 1, 2, 3. 3 steps back, one to the right, left-footed, Mo Salah. Referee's blown his whistle. Salah steps up now, goes to the left. Onana is unlucky there. He got his hands to it and just couldn't keep it out, and it is a goal, and Liverpool have taken the lead. It's unlucky there as Onana. I thought he'd actually saved it. Simply Joy says, oh, Nana. And I agree. I thought he'd saved it. You see the replay again. He went the right way and it went in between his hands. Oh, Nana. What a goal, says Simply Joy. Liverpool are in position now to take this game out of the hands of Man United. Salah's away again. Being chased down by Kobe Mainoo, who is trying to pull him back, but Salah's still away. There's been crowded out eventually, but they're down in the corner of Man United. It's cleared away. Ogate. Kanate wins the ball back. Trent Alexander-Arnold. Gravenberch back to Trent. It gets out to Salah on the left. Trent goes for the return. Puts the cross in. It's blocked by Maguire. No, it's blocked by Martinez, and it's a corner. Manchester United substitution. Mainoo's going off. And Garnacho's coming on. Can't say central midfield is a Garnacho position. That's where Mainoo was playing, but there may be a shuffling of players around. Balls headed into the halfway. Bit of head tennis. Gravenberch gets the ball, plays it inside to Salah, who's dragged back, and the free kick's given. Salah plays it to Trent Alexander-Arnold, and he's going to go all the way back to Alisson. Alisson drives it down the line. Free head for Martinez, picked up by Gravenberch. He plays it inside. Jota nutmegs one. But Martinez comes back with it. Fernandez Chris passes him, but Jota wins the ball back. McAllister wins the ball back. Alexander-Arnold, it's out to Salah on the edge of the box. He comes in on his left foot. Still got a chance to swing one at it, but he doesn't. Maguire's brought him down. Maguire may get a booking for that, and Maguire does. Jota being pulled away from Martinez, I think that was. Fernandez is having a word with the referee. Mo Salah going past one, past two. Yeah, it looks like it was a good challenge that by Maguire. He got the ball fair and square. Unlucky to get booked, but he did. And this is a dangerous free kick now. It's dead central, just a couple of yards outside the box. Martinez trying to win Diogo up. Jota clapping him and winding him up, keeps walking around him, clapping him, trying to wind him up. It's not working. For a free kick that's very central, there's only 3 in that wall so far, unless anyone's going to join the end of it. It's either going to be Salah or Trent who's going to take this. It'll be curled into the left corner or the right corner, depending on who takes it. Yeah, it's got 4 back in that wall now and 1 behind it, so are they going to put the draft excluder in? And Anna goes to cover his right-hand post. Yep, there's 4 in the wall and the draft excluder. Who's going to take it, Trent or Salah? Which corner is it going in if it does? Salah curls it. Yard over the bar. Going for that top right-hand corner. And it's a good job it was a bit too high, because otherwise Onana wasn't getting there. Kanate wins the long clearance, goes out for the throw to Manchester United. Højlund under pressure. The ball's cleared down the line for Salah. He's beaten to it by Martinez. It goes to Maguire. Maguire plays it inside to Ugarte, who's beaten to it. McAllister. Jota gets it out wide. Gakpo. He's cut down, but McAllister picks the ball up. Robertson goes all the way back to Van Dijk. Taking the sting out of the game now. Liverpool, Man United are flying into the tackles, and Liverpool just calming things down. Van Dijk plays a ball through the centre. Looking for Nunez, but it was nowhere near him. Van Dijk. Robertson plays the ball high. Nunez is not going to get away with that. He took a look at De Ligt before he made the challenge and barged into him. Yeah. Just gets a yellow card for that, does Nunez, and probably deserved it. He took a look at his man and then put his shoulder in his chin. It's not a good one. Poor challenge that by Nunez. Ball goes out. It's cleared by Trent, given to Fernandez, who picks the ball up. De Ligt has the ball now. Mazraoui. Ahmad made the run, but the ball goes back to De Ligt. And he slings it across to the left-hand side. To Dalot, has got a bit of space to run into now. Gravenbach is in front of him. Garnacho now. Garnacho has to go back. Martinez chips the ball forward. Looks like maybe an offside there. Højlund. McAllister plays it down the line. Gakpo tried to flick it inside, but it's picked up by Fernandez, and he lost the ball. Gravenberch gets the ball back, having lost the ball. Plays it out to the right-hand side to Salah. Salah's attacking the box. Tries to play a ball through, but it's deflected away. Fernandez plays it inside to Mazraoui. Mazraoui drops his shoulder and gets away. He plays a great ball through. Garnacho, though, can't catch up with it, and it goes all the way through to Alisson. Gravenberch now comes away with the ball. Gives it to Trent. He's let it run away from him, and Garnacho nips in there. Gives the ball to Dalot. Dalot almost plays it through the legs of Trent, but it goes out for a throw. Man United. Ugarte plays it across to De Ligt. Mazraoui on the right. Ahmad, we haven't seen a great deal of him in attacking positions this second half. Ball goes back to Onana. Martinez goes long down the line looking for Højlund. Konate heads the ball away. Fernandez to Garnacho down the line. Konate, can he stop the cross? It's a low one that comes in, and it's an equaliser. And that's Ahmad. I'm just saying he wasn't in the game and he's equalised. And it was poorly defended by Liverpool there because it was a scuffed cross that went all the way along the ground, through a couple of legs. I'm just saying Ahmad's not been in the game. There you go. A 2-2. Van Dijk is furious. Down this side again for Liverpool. The Man United left. Konate don't get close enough to Garnacho. Allows him to get a crossing. And it pulls back. It's pulled back. It goes behind everybody. Robertson's just can't get close enough to Ahmad, who runs across him. Through the legs of Robertson and past the left hand of Alisson. And with 10 minutes to go, we're all level again. Liverpool coming down the left now with Gakpo. Gakpo still on the edge of the box. There's it back. Ball's crossed into the back. Salah, all he can do is head it in the air. Then Dalot heads the ball out. Can someone steal this in the last 10 minutes? Alexander-Arnold's going to take this throw. Nobody really moving for him. He's looking. There's no one there. Gravenberch. Give it to Konate eventually. That's cut out now. And Ahmad's away. He's got Garnacho and Højlund in front of him. It goes to Garnacho left, and he's got plenty of space to get across in. He's inside the box now. Goes for the line. And then his cross is blocked by Virgil van Dijk. It's a corner. What is wrong with Trent today? Bruno Fernandes again from this right-hand side. Right-footed in-swinger. He's going to put it right on Alisson's nose. And it comes in again. Alisson's underneath it, punches it away. It's a good punch to the back of the box. It's headed back forward again. And then away by Gravenberch. Salah now on the opposite side. Comes away with the ball. Gets it across to the Alexander-Arnold, was making a run down the middle, but Man United have picked it up with Fernandez. Fernandez is doing well. He's been challenged by Trent, and Trent pulls him down eventually. And then Trent's going to get a yellow card for his troubles. And that just sums his game up, I think. Looks like Delict is going off for Manchester United. Yoro comes on for Delict. Bradley's coming on. Ball's taken and played quickly. Mazraoui's played out to Ahmad, goes back to Fernandez, who puts a deep cross to the back post, and it was just too high for Maguire, but Maguire had stolen away at the back post and he was unmarked. Virgil van Dijk goes to Robertson, inside to McAllister, back to Robertson. Goes back to Van Dijk on the edge of his box. Kanate, back to Alisson. Gravenberch goes out to the right to Trent Alexander-Arnold. He plays it down the line to Salah. Salah's turned. Dalot plays it inside. Jota being pursued. Bruno Fernandes, but he gets across into the edge of the box. Deflection doesn't take the ball away. Man United struggling to get it away, but Fernandes has got it now. Garnacho with Konate in front of him. Turns back inside, gives it back to Fernandes. All the way through to the central defender, Maguire. He lays it out to Yoro. Back inside to Ahmad. Back to Yoro from Maguire. Mazraoui. Højlund with a bit of space now. Mazraoui's making a run ahead of him. Højlund has to turn and go back. There's a foot in there. The ball goes out for a throw to Man United. 5 minutes. Who's going to win it? Cody Gakpo goes off, the goal scorer. Harvey Elliott comes on. Trent Alexander-Arnold, as predicted, has gone off. And Bradley's come on. Zexi for Højlund. 4 minutes plus added time. You would think that one of these teams, one of them is going to get a chance to win this. Mazraoui has a throw on the right-hand side, just inside the Liverpool half. He goes long, looking for Zexi. He's beaten to it by Virgil van Dijk. Jota plays it down the line. Picked up centrally by Martinez. Gives it to Yoro. Ugarte plays it inside, but Robinson wins the ball, then gives it to Ugarte again, who comes away with it. Maguire gave the ball away, and Liverpool have got a chance to attack him here. Nunez can't get the ball from under his feet and has it pinched off him. And Fernandes plays the ball long, looking for Garnacho. Konate's given it away. Zexi again. Liverpool come away with it. Harvey Elliott. Throw goes to Manchester United though. Bradley gets himself back in position behind Garnacho. Dallow's going to go long for Zexi maybe. He does. Konate just got ahead of him. McAllister, Van Dijk, Alisson. Alisson under a bit of pressure, gets it out to Konate on the left. He's given the ball away to Zexi though. Ugarte, Fernandes, Garnacho. Fires one at Ugarte. Gets it across to Fernandes. Garnacho again attacking that byline. Cross is blocked by Bradley, but at the expense of a corner. 2 minutes to go. Can Man United pinch it from this corner with just a minute or so plus any added time? Pushing going on again. Second shot, this time to the edge of the box, given back to Fernandez. And hit the one at the near post. Alisson goes down and fumbles it, and it goes out for a corner. Another one out the training manual there for Man United. Liverpool didn't read that one. Comes in again, a long one this time to the back post. Ahmad's there, hits one. I think it blocked his own man. Comes across, Zexi. Dalot gets it across to Ahmad, but it's cleared away. And Jota comes away with it now. Down the left to Salah. Ugarte's with him. He plays the ball into the box. Nunez. Ball's brought to Jota. Jota, can he finish it? Oh, it's parried by Onana. Liverpool still have the ball on the edge of the box. Bradley plays it inside. He's away. He's gone through the legs. He goes for a shot. Did Onana get him at the near post and palm it away? Almost beat it at the near post, Onana. He thought it was going to be pulled back and left a gap there, and Bradley almost put it through it. I think it's a corner to Liverpool. Bradley slips one through. Fernandez goes for that. Oh, yes. It was going in if he hadn't got his big left hand to it, Onana there. Great challenge by Euro on Nunez. Calls for a penalty, but it never was. Going to be a corner here. Robertson's going to take it, left-footed in-swinger. Can Liverpool pinch it? 7 minutes of added time. Still plenty of time. In comes the corner now. Near post. It's flicked on at the... Oh, and Virgil van Dijk on the 6-yard box. Headed it straight at Onana. How lucky were Man United there. Ahmad now gets Zexi. Zexi plays it all the way across to Fernandez on his left-hand side. He gets out to Garnacho. Garnacho now coming on his right foot. Gives it to Dalot. Chance to cross one in. Garnacho has a shot that's blocked. Goes out to Ahmad at the edge of the box on the opposite side. Mazraoui picks it up. Mazraoui goes back to Yoro. Ahmad comes short for it. Plays it inside to Ugarte. Mazraoui tried to flick it onto the Ahmad, but Virgil van Dijk there just stretching for it and couldn't get the ball wide. It went luckily straight at Onana. That would have been the winner. Great ball poured down the middle for Gravenberch. Harvey Elliott didn't turn around. Fernandez has picked the ball up. Ball goes out for a throw. Left-hand side. Amorim trying to rally his troops for one last effort. Surely there must be one more chance for somebody here to win this. 5 minutes to go. Surely there's going to be another chance. Goes down the line. Bradley wins the header. It's volleyed high up in the air. Robertson gets his foot on it. It goes down to the left-hand side. Throw to Manchester United just short of the halfway line. Mazraoui is going to take this. Goes long looking for Zexi. Ahmad. Played forward by Liverpool. Martinez brings it under control. Yoro. Maguire. Back to Yoro. Inside to Ugarte. It's well played, Mazraoui. Ahmad lays it back to Yoro. Yoro goes sweeping it across the left-hand side. Well brought down. Well, I thought Garnacho was onside, but he's given offside, and Liverpool take the free kick quickly. Down the right-hand side, Salah got a chance to attack. Comes in on his left foot. Has a shot that's blocked. It's a Liverpool corner. Three and a half minutes left. Another Robertson left-footed in-swinger. Can Virgil van Dijk get on the end of this one? And it comes. It's flicked on. There's nobody at the back post, and it's cleared away by Ahmad. It's going to be picked up by Gravenberch on the halfway line. He comes forward. Plays the ball out to the left-hand side. It's headed away by Dalot. Goes out for a throw to Liverpool. It's taken quickly. Given to Bradley. Played to McAllister. McAllister goes across to the left. It's Gravenberch. Forced back is Robertson. He plays it inside to McAllister. That's Jota. Jota running straight. He's got a chance of a shot. It's blocked as he hit it on the edge of the box. McAllister has to go all the way back to Alisson. Alisson gives it back to McAllister. Robertson. 2.5 minutes to go. Robertson plays a poor ball out to Gravenberch on the edge of the box. Less than 2 minutes. Does either of these teams want to win it now? Mazraoui taking his time. Here comes the throw. It goes long. Xerxes. Fernandez has the ball. Plays the ball down the line for Ahmad. Ahmad with Robertson. Robertson pulling him, pushing him. He's got hold of his arm. He's pulling his arm. What was Robertson doing? Everybody could see what was going on. He was pulling his arm. He's complaining, but he had hold of his arm. It was obvious what was going to happen. He's going to give a free kick away, and he did. Stupidity. An experienced pro like that gives a free kick in that position at this time of the game, at this score. And if this free kick is delivered with any quality and it goes in, Robertson's to blame for this. And it comes now. It's a deep one to the back post. Maguire gets his head on it. It's cleared away by Virgil van Dijk. There's no Liverpool players up though. Ugarte clears it to the right and he's looking at it. It's come through to Xerxes. Xerxes got a chance to win it here. He gets it across to Maguire and he's put it over the bar from 7 yards out, and that was the chance to win it. Can you believe it? Maguire should have won it for Man United. That was the chance. That was the winner. That was Man United's 3 points. Xerxes may have been offside, but Maguire didn't know that. He had to put it in. Did it take a bobble? Oh. And that's it. Game over. Unbelievable. But what a game. What a fantastic game. And thanks to everyone who's watched, everyone who's joined us in this watch along today. Before you do leave, please hit the subscribe and the like button. It really does help us grow our channel. Hit the notification bell for any future watch alongs that we do. Hope you all enjoy the rest of your day. Have a great time. Take care, and we'll see you in the next game. What a game. What a game.
What's the score? I don't know the score.
2-2.